This film was incredibly insane and amazing. Definitely a must watch. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jakeem the Nerdy Python coming at you with yet another movie review. So The Dirt is a biopic based off the novel of the same name about the 80s rock band Motley Crue. This film tells the story of how the band was formed, as well as its four members Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, Vince Neil, and Mick Mars. There's many great things to be had about this film, and honestly I can't really think of many bad things. So one cool thing about this film is that it's being narrated by members of the band in order of appearance, beginning with Frank Ferrona, aka Nikki Sixx, played by Douglas Booth. Nikki Sixx runs away from a shitty home as a teenager and ends up in the band years later, which also turns south. He then meets Tommy Lee, played by MGK, and the two become good friends, eventually starting their own band with Tommy as the drummer. I also picked up on the fact that this is MGK's second role in a Netflix film, meaning that the Netflix execs reuse actors for different projects, which is not a bad thing, especially since this movie was great, as long as they don't do it to death. They then recruit Vince Neil and Mick Mars, played by Daniel Weber and Ian Rowan, as the group's singer and guitarist respectively. And the whole time I was thinking that the guy that played Mick Mars seemed very familiar. Then after research I found out that Ian Rowan is the same guy that played Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones, which is like a very completely different character, and you know, it pretty much shows his prestige as an actor and how talented he is. We're shown the ups and downs of the lives of each member of the band through their own perspective, which adds a lot more depth and emotion to the film, and I think that the actors did a great job portraying that on screen. Certain parts of the film are also told in the perspectives of Tom Zutaut and Doc McGee, Motley Crue's promoter and manager. Doc McGee was portrayed by David Cospel, while Tom Zutaut was played by comedian Pete Davidson, who surprisingly enough wasn't the film's comic relief and kind of felt like any average character. Guys, this film also gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the rock star lifestyle. From beginning to end, you know, we're shown sequences of intense partying, from backyard pool parties to insane hotel suite bashes where hot groupie chicks were close to nothing and pretty much screw any guy that plays an instrument. And guys, I shit you not when I said there's a groupie at the band's local spot that literally gave everybody a blowjob at the table, and I just thought that was like just super insane. The soundtrack was also amazing, as we get to see and hear the production of Motley Crue's greatest hits like Home Sweet Home, which is my personal favorite. We also hear badass electrifying guitar riffs playing in the background in different sequences, which further adds to that hard 80s rock and roll vibe. And like I said before guys, there's far more goods about this film than bad, and if I had to nitpick it about anything, I'd say that there were just a couple of cringy acting moments, but not enough to take away from the film. And definitely with a bigger budget, they could have added visuals, kind of like in Bohemian Rhapsody, how the names of certain songs appear on the screen animated. I just think that would have worked very well here, and you know, they could have definitely made the film that much more appealing. At the end of the day, I really enjoyed this film, not just as a person who likes rock and roll, but as a moviegoer in general. It's wild and insane, yet deep and full of heart at the same time, and I recommend it to music lovers and moviegoers alike, and I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 snake eggs. Post your comments down below. Have you seen The Dirt yet? What did you think? I hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, make sure you tap that bell for notifications. There's also links to my social media down in the description below. And as always, Nerdy Python is out of here.